Happy Monday. I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio with the Morning Pulse. As families continue to pick up the pieces from back-to-back hurricanes, one Greater Nebraska woman is organizing a disaster relief effort to assist those in need. Shar Swalberg with Operation Christmas Card is collecting donations for those affected by Hurricane Helen. Though they have a semi-trailer that is already about 1/3 full of supplies, they are hoping more people will stop in and donate. The nonprofit, Trucks with Rooms to Spare, from Kentucky and Indiana, is helping with the cost of fuel.
We've had a few gals here, and they're just like, even the one that's retired probably worked harder than I have my whole life. So, if we could just be consistent on having some people out here, that would really help.
The last day to bring in food and other supplies is Thursday, October 17th, before they head to western North Carolina on Friday, the 18th. In statewide news this morning, the remains of an Omaha-born soldier killed during the Korean War will be buried here in the Good Life. Private First Class Charles Vorel was reported missing in action on July of 1950 at just age 19. He was accounted for last April. Scientists used dental and DNA analysis to identify his remains. Originally buried in Hawaii, he'll be moved to Omaha following gravesite services later this week. And in national news, we're learning more about the man that was arrested near former President Donald Trump's campaign rally in California. Federal officials say that as of now, there's no evidence that the man had any intention of trying to assassinate President Trump. The local sheriff said a 49-year-old identified as Vem Miller was sitting in a SUV, and deputies noticed that something just was not right. Police found him with multiple driver's licenses and passports with different names. He also had a loaded handgun, a shotgun, and ammunition in his possession as well.
The vehicle was unregistered, and the license plate was what we in law enforcement would recognize as one that is homemade and indicative of a group of individuals that claim to be sovereign citizens.
Authorities detained Miller on gun charges. He later posted bail and walked free. Miller claimed that he was a journalist and said that he was trying to enter the rally. He'll be back in court this coming January. Rounding out the Morning Pulse with a check of the 7-day forecast. It was a cool one to begin the work week, and those cooler temperatures are going to be here to stay. Yeah, cool one this morning, 69 going to be the high today, lower 60s then tomorrow, but the 80-degree temperature will be back in the forecast later on in the work week, and very much glad to see some chances of moisture at the end of the work week, extending into the weekend as well.